one of the decisions that was made in this country, and I don't know who makes these decisions early in this Ukraine conflict, was that we stop thinking about Russia completely. We stop reading their literature. We stop discussing their history. We stop any attempt to have insight into their position.
They didn't even show the Russian flag when Daniil Medvedev was playing an American in Wimbledon this week. Anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
It's gone that far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, rah, rah, rah. What a wonderful way to defeat your enemy by pretending that their flag doesn't exist and that their books are beyond the pale, even those that far preceded any regime that's in power now, that their entire culture has been redlined. But it comes back to bite you in the ass when you are no longer able to have any theory of mind for the enemy. In other words, when, as we said earlier, you've forgotten and are also determined not to remember what their position has been vis-a-vis Ukraine, vis-a-vis the countries now enclosed or not now in NATO, Germany, for example.
Poland. Poland used to be part of Russia, right? So then think about what that might trigger in the mind of somebody like Putin. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So we now have only the most simplistic vision of them as some kind of enemy out of a Hollywood movie series, orcs, but without an appreciation of the position that they are in. One that I hope has been preserved, at least in the State Department. I hope they're still reading Russian books. I hope they're still allowing themselves to read the history. I hope the ban on understanding the enemy that has gone out for the American civilian isn't in place for the American bureaucrat and military, because that would be insane. And that's the kind of thing you find out afterwards is true. You find out afterwards that even though you thought the people whose job it is to be informed about the enemy started not thinking about it either. They started reinforcing their little bubble prejudices and assumptions to the point that they became blind themselves. Just because they blinded the rest of us, one would hope that they haven't blinded themselves, but perhaps they have.